Hey everybody, it's Brian with SoCal Supermoto, and I had a student ask the question um, about terminology, saying if you had a list of terminology, a lot of times the classroom sessions would make a lot more sense. And then a lot of these terms can have kind of some nuances, some stuff to follow up, so it'd be kind of hard to sum them up really quick. So I thought like that would make a really cool video series where we just kind of talk about some of these real common terms that you'd hear at the racetrack. So today we're going to talk about squaring them up. And squaring them up is just a technique for passing people, and it's a way that, generally speaking, if you're faster than somebody, you can pass them in a nice, polite, and safe way. So let's talk about what we mean when we talk about squaring it up. I made this cool little diagram right here, and if we just look at this right here, if you look at this orange line here, that's a very typical race line. The rider might be turning in a little bit early, but it's a pretty consistent radius, and I would say this is a very generic line that you would see. So if you're behind this person and you wanted to follow them, you have a couple options. One is you could kind of get them on the brakes before turning point, all good. The other thing you could do, you'll see, is people really kind of go up the inside and kind of, quote, steal the apex. Race day, competitive, or competitive with your buddies, track day, nothing wrong with that. You're going to see that all the time. Might not be the coolest thing to do at a school day or the coolest thing to do with people that you don't know. So the third option here, and then the other thing you see is a mistake, is you'll see riders that are faster, but they're just simply following the exact same line. So they'll just go faster than the person right behind the person. So by the time they can make any adjustments and try to take advantage of that person, everybody's back on the gas, and that kind of opportunity is lost. So today we're going to talk about squaring them up. Squaring them up would be this blue line going a little bit deeper, turn a little bit tighter, nice quick fast transition that allows us to get on the gas early. And even if you don't pass them right here, by the time you're halfway down the straightaway, due to the advantage of getting on the gas earlier, you'll just go cruising right by them. 3-4 mile an hour advantage, just cruising right by them in a straight line. And this is just a nice, effective, clean, polite way to get by somebody. So easy breezy, going a little bit deeper, flick it on the gas nice and early, kind of tucking in behind their back tire, and you'll be able to cruise and you'll be able to pass. If you're faster than somebody, you can pass somebody like this, unless you're on a mini. If you're on a mini, we'll talk about that. If you're on a mini, you're really going to need to get people on the brakes. But for the most part, if you're on equal bikes, or if you're on a faster bike, or if you're on a slightly slower bike, you can do this all day long, and it's just a nice, effective way to pass people. So I hope that's helpful. If you want to learn stuff like this or more stuff, or you don't want to learn, you just want to come rip around on motorcycles, which is cool too. We have everything that you need. So bike training, track fees, photography, t-shirt, lunch, everything. We provide all